Dashboard light. Yeah. Dashboard light casting green on the glass. City breath fogging up when we move too fast. She's sitting right there, fingers cold on the wheel. None of these fake conversations feel real. Smoke rolling slow past the open door frame. Everybody shouting out, calling my name. Toxic little circle spinning in the rear view. Only thing certain is the shade of blue. Ashtray filling up with the ash and the doubt. We just letting everything burn right out. Window half down, let the night air in. Nowhere to escape where the shadows begin. Just the rubber on the asphalt rolling along, singing the words to a forgotten song. Forgotten song. Man, energy draining right out of the sea. We floating right above the concrete street. Phones keep buzzing with the drama and the noise. Tired of playing with the broken up toys. You're tracing a circle on the fogged up glass, watching all the traffic lights blurring past. No destination when you're running from the crowd. Music in the speakers playing way too loud. Just a couple ghosts in a two-door frame. Window half down, let the night air in. Nowhere to escape where the shadows begin. Just the rubber on the asphalt rolling along, singing the words to a forgotten song. Half down, let the night air in. Nowhere to escape where the shadows begin. Just the rubber on the asphalt rolling along, singing the words to a forgotten song. Yeah, just let it roll out in the dark. Rain sliding down like a slow motion tear, reflecting all the neon, we got nowhere to steer. Traffic light flickering, turning from green to red, ignoring all the static inside of my head. She's leaning back, eyes closed, barely a sound. Just the rubber spinning smooth on the cold wet ground. Constellations painted on the oily black street, moving in the rhythm that we never can meet. Receipts on the dash from a place far away. Nothing left to do but to let the night stay. Chasing the light through the windshield glass, watching the ghosts of the city pass, floating above where the shadows belong, right where the rhythm of the road goes wrong. Man, the silence is loud when you're driving alone, or maybe just tired of the weight of the phone. Relationship status is just a blur in the dark, trying to find the flame in the dying out spark. She reaches for the lighter, the ember glows gold. Another story that never needs to be told. We drifting between the exit signs and the lines, searching for the peace that the highway defines. Just breathing in time with the bounce of the beat, chasing the light through the windshield glass, watching the ghosts of the city pass, floating above where the shadows belong, right where the rhythm of the road goes wrong. Chasing the light through the windshield glass, watching the ghosts of the city pass, floating above where the shadows belong, right where the rhythm of the road goes wrong. Yeah, just keep it moving. Fade out. Dial stuck on a frequency fuzz, remembering all the things that it never quite was. She pulling her sleeves down over her hands, walking away from the shifting digital sands. Paper cups sitting empty right there on the floor. Don't even care who's knocking upon the door. Toxic conversations just fading to white, dissolving away in the velvet of the night. Pulling the hood tight, blocking out the glare, static in the speakers, humming the chest, leaving all the heavy baggage to rest, head nodding slow to the rubber band beat, floating far away from the pavement street. Look, loyalty tested till the thread broke thin. Sick of the games that the lonely people win. She resting her head right there on the glass, watching the phantom shapes flickering past. No apologies left in the pocket to spin, just letting the groove roll straight to the end. Smoke curling thick up against the roof lining, while everybody else out there keep on whining. We in our own zone, untouched and remote, static in the speakers, humming the chest, leaving all the heavy baggage to rest, head nodding slow to the rubber band beat, floating far away from the pavement street. Static in the speakers, humming the chest, leaving all the heavy baggage to rest, head nodding slow to the rubber band beat, floating far away from the pavement street. Just a static. Let it go. up slow to the empty gate, handing out a coin while the engine wait. Ticket in the tray getting crumpled up, drinking down the dregs of a paper cup. She looking ahead at the warning light, swallowed by the dark of the highway night. People always selling you a peace of mind, leaving all the toxic little debts behind. Barrier lifts, and we sliding through. Toll booth flash in the corner eye, watching the smoke as the moments fly. Nothing to prove and nowhere to run. Under the glow of a midnight sun. Look, quarter drops down in the plastic groove. Every little muscle in the bodysuit. Mirror showing nothing but an empty lane, washing all away like a summer rain. She tucking the strand behind her ear, whispering the thought that is crystal clear. Fake relationships burning out like ash, leaving all the trash at the sudden crash. Foot on the pedal with an easy slide. Toll booth flash in the corner eye, watching the smoke as the moments fly. Nothing to prove and nowhere to run. Under the glow of a midnight sun. In the corner eye, watching the smoke as the moments fly. Nothing to prove and nowhere to run. Under the glow of a midnight sun. Yeah, keep rolling, gate closing. Sinking deep into the leather grain. Yeah, sinking deep into the leather grain, washing all the chatter of the toxic drain. Silver lighter clicking in the quiet palm, turning all the chaos to a heavy calm. She pulling up the hood of a faded gray, nothing left for anybody else to say. People acting righteous when they want a crown, watching all their little mirrors tumble down. Resting back my head against the cushioned rest, talking to myself while the engine hums, waiting for the quiet that the midnight brings. Head nodding slow to the rubber band beat, losing all the friction on the empty street. Look, friendship was a currency they tried to trade, sinking in the choices that they never made. Now we got the highway stretching broad and wide, nobody to judge us from the passenger side. She blowing out a ring that dissolves so slow, nowhere else on earth that we need to go. Just a simple rhythm and a heavy bass, erasing every memory and every phase. Floating through the dark with an open mind, talking to myself while the engine hums, waiting for the quiet that the midnight brings. Head nodding slow to the rubber reflection on the empty street. Talking to myself while the engine hums, waiting for the quiet that the midnight brings. Head nodding slow to the rubber band beat, losing all the friction on the empty street. Yeah, just talk, let it go. Deep haze, let it drift. Yeah. Clock on the dash saying 3 o'clock, keeping all the doors on a double lock. She's sitting right there with a quiet stare, breathing in the smoke of the heavy air. Toxic little memories fading out of sight, buried in the back of the humid night. Nothing worth a word or a second look, tearing up the pages of an old burnt book. Glove compartment rattling with an empty sound. Haze rolling thick across the front display, watching every trouble slowly melt away. Head nodding down to the heavy groove. Nothing in the world that we got to prove. Look, friendship was a game that we lost on purpose, living on the edge of a fading circus. Now we got the calm in the quiet room, floating far away from the city's doom. She closing her eyes as the bass line rolls, healing up the cracks in our tired souls. Nothing left to break, nothing left to mend, just riding this track straight down to the end. Smoke curling up to the roof again. Haze rolling thick across the front display, watching every trouble slowly melt away. Head nodding down to the heavy groove. Nothing in the world that we got to prove. Front display, watching every trouble slowly melt away. Head nodding down to the heavy groove. Nothing in the world that we got to prove. Yeah. Deep haze, let it drift. Side mirror flashing. Side mirror flashing like a distant star, driving down the road where the broken are. She rests in the palm on the center gear, making all the noise in the city disappear. Mirage on the asphalt, shining golden red, ignoring every voice ringing in my head. Toxic little circle spinning down the drain, washing all away with the slow motion strain. Paper receipt floating on the passenger floor, asphalt turning to a velvet stream. Living right inside of a midnight dream. Head nodding low to the heavy kick. Nothing in the world that can make us sick. Look, friendship was a concept that they wore and shared, walking on the memories of the things they said. Now we got the dark and the hazy smoke, laughing softly at an unspoken joke. She blinking her eyes to the trumpet sound, floating far above where the feet touch ground. Nothing left to prove to the passing light, ruling as the kings of the empty night. Shadows stretching long down the fading lane, asphalt turning to a velvet stream. Living right inside of a midnight dream. Head nodding low to the heavy kick. Nothing in the world that can make us sick. Living right inside of a midnight dream. Head nodding low to the heavy kick. Nothing in the world that can make us sick. Yeah. Mirage fading. Keep rolling. Red tail lights bleeding in the rain of glass, watching all the phantom vehicles drifting past. She leaning her cheek right against her hand, lost inside a quiet and forgotten land. Ashtray glowing orange in the midnight gloom. Car is getting smaller like a quiet room. Toxic words are floating down the highway drain. Never gonna feel all that empty pain. Breathing slow in sync with the heavy bass. Tail lights stretching in the purple fog, moving through the night like a heavy dog. Head nodding slow to the rubber band beat, floating far away from the asphalt street. Friendship was a lesson that we finally learned. All the bitter bridges that we gladly burned. Now we got the silence and the smoky air. nothing in the city that we got to share. She closing her eyes as the guitar bends. This is where the lonely atmosphere descends. No more fake conversations in the dark, just a fading ember in a tiny spark. Rolling down the lane with an easy glide, taillights stretching in the purple fog, moving through the night like a heavy dog. Head nodding slow to the rubber band beat, floating far away from the asphalt street. Stretching in the purple fog, moving through the night like a heavy dog. Head nodding slow to the rubber band beat, floating far away from the asphalt street. Yeah, phantom blow, let it rest. Yeah. 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 Engine clicking off the final stop. Nothing left to carry, nothing left to drop. She resting her hands upon the frozen knee. Finally from all the noise and chaos free. Dashboard cooling down with the quiet sigh. Looking at the stars across the open sky. Toxic games are over in the distant town. Watching all the heavy shadows settle down. Holding on the peace we finally found. Terminal of smoke and velvet air, leaving all the sorrow floating there. Head nodding slow to the fading beat, resting in the quiet of an empty street. Look, silence taking over in the quiet space. No more fake expressions on a lying face. Just a couple souls who made it through the night, bathed in purple haze and fading light. She's smiling softly as the windows clear. Nothing left of yesterday or any fear. Closing up the chapter on the crowded past. Found a sleepy sanctuary at the last. Breathing out the final cloud of gray. Terminal of smoke and velvet air, leaving all the sorrow floating there. Head nodding slow to the fading beat, resting in the quiet of an empty street. Terminal of smoke and velvet air, leaving all the sorrow floating there. Head nodding slow to the fading beat, resting in the quiet of an empty street. Yeah. End of the line. Rest easy. settling in the empty lot. Every single worry that I ever fought, just dissolving now in the cooling air. Nothing in the distance that I gotta bear. She leaning back, looking at the moon above, tired of the weight of a counterfeit love. All the toxic echoes finally hit the ground, walking in a place where only peace is found. Keys resting idle on a plastic tray. Engine cold, the night is standing still, taking all the freedom that we ever will. Heading out and soft to the rhythm of the dark, carrying nothing but a fading spark. Look, city lights flickering miles away, turning all the neon into shades of gray. We ain't looking back at the crowded street, finding every answer in the slow-mo beat. She closing her eyes, feeling the release, finally signing the heavy velvet lease. No more fake promises to keep or break, just a gentle motion that we chose to take, drifting out deeper than the night can reach. Engine cold, the night is standing still, taking all the freedom that we ever will. Heading out and soft to the rhythm of the dark, carrying nothing but a fading spark. Engine cold, the night is standing still, taking all the freedom that we ever will. Heading out and soft to the rhythm of the dark, carrying nothing but a fading spark. Now. Raindrops sliding down the half-rolled glass, neon purple haze just rolling past. She whispers something soft while leaning close, weed smoke floating up the one we chose. Goddamn, the seat feels warm tonight, dashboard shining low in amber light. Her fingers trace my chain without a word, quiet little vibe, the best we heard. Fingers tapping slow up on the door, don't need nothing else, don't need no more. Streets are washing clean beneath the tires, while the bass line hums through hidden wires. Just let the window down and watch it fade. We stay inside the groove that we just made. Heading out into the kick behind the glass, watching all the heavy moments pass. Ashtray sitting full of quiet ash, sporting luxury without the flash. She catches my eye and starts to smile. We parking right here for a little while. Here the world outside is moving fast. We making sure this second gonna last. Heavy purple cloud inside the roof, we don't need to offer any proof. Steering wheel is cold against my hand, best translation of a quiet land. Traffic signals glow from far away, leaving all the noise of yesterday. Just let the window down watch it fade. We stay inside the groove that we just made. Heading out into the gig behind the glass. Watching all the heavy moments pass. Just let the window down and watch it fade. We stay inside the groove that we just made. Heading out into the kick behind the glass. Watching all the heavy moments pass. Yeah, just rolling past. Chrome handle cold against my palm. Inside the cabin, everything is calm. Rear view mirror captures all the glare. Neon signs are dancing in the misty air. Goddamn, the reflection looks so deep, while the city hums itself to sleep. A golden hair catches purple light, a perfect shadow in the middle of the night. Watch the wipers move, a steady beat. Everything we have feels so complete. Silence in the corner of my mind, leaving all the stress far behind. Watching chrome shine under city street, moving with the flow of the heavy beat. Everything reflects what we hold inside. Nowhere else to go, just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride. Yeah, steam rising off the hood so slow, watching how the embers start to glow. She traces lines upon the leather seat, adding to the rhythm of the street. Yeah, the reflection never lies, catching all the truth within our eyes. Purple smoke curling around the vents. Forget about the cost and the expense. Tiny drops of rain on the windshield glass, watching all the traffic start to pass. Chrome trim shining like a silver vein. Nothing matters now except the rain. Watching chrome shine on the city street, moving with the flow of the heavy beat. Everything reflects what we hold inside. Nowhere else to go, just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride. Watching chrome shine on the city street, moving with the flow of the heavy beat. Everything reflects what we hold inside. Nowhere else to go, just enjoy the ride. Yeah, just shine. Just shine. Night is moving slow. Yeah. Night is moving slow. Dashboard light casting a faint orange glow. Passenger seat quiet, smoke dancing low. Glass half down, letting the cold air steam. Toxic memories fading like an old wedding ring. Yeah, we parked off the exit where the highway sleeps, while the bass in the trunk hits heavy and deep. Fingers tracing ink on a cold forearm, keeping out the static, keeping out the storm. Ass growing long on the tip of the head. Echoes of the things that the fake once said. Staring at the tail lights bleeding in the glass, watching all the heavy baggage drifting past. Roll it slow, let the speakers breathe. Everything we hated is the stuff we leave. Just an empty highway and a burning spark, floating through the neon in the quiet dark. Look, two-door metal feels safer than the crowded room, riding out the static while the city falls to gloom. She leans her head back against the velvet rest, weight of bad intentions pressing on the chest. We don't need a reason for the miles we burn. Every fake promise was a lesson to learn. Steering wheel vibrating right beneath my palm. Purple smoke curling up to keep the spirit calm. Shadows on the pavement stretching out so long, humming to the rhythm of a dusty song. Nothing left to prove to the ones outside, just two tired souls taking midnight pride. Roll it slow, let the speakers breathe. Everything we hated is the stuff we leave. Just an empty highway and a burning spark, floating through the neon in the quiet dark. Yeah. Let it roll, 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 roll. Everything we hated is the stuff we leave. Just an empty highway and the burning spark, floating through the neon in the quiet dark. Just the dark, 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 dark. Night is moving slow. The dashboard light is burning blue, shadows melting down the avenue. She is sitting close beside the passenger door. We do not talk about the toxic games no more. A cigarette is burning down so slow, while the bass line hits a heavy velvet low. The city lights are bleeding through the glass, watching all the fake drama slowly pass. Yeah, we left the noise so far behind, just a lazy rhythm keeping time. The steering wheel is cold against my hand in the smoky little wonderland. Midnight drifting down the empty street, Feel the heavy bounce beneath my feet. No more poison talking in my ear. Just the purple smoke and nothing here. Check. The windows open just an inch or two. Cold air mixing with the haze we blew. Her fingers trace a pattern on the seat while the kick drum keeps a steady, heavy beat. Damn. Too many nights of letting people drain, trading quiet peace for constant pain. Now the radio is playing some old blues, nothing left to prove and naught to lose. The ashes growing longer on the tip as the transmission makes a quiet slip, floating far above the concrete floor. Never wanna open up that door. Midnight drifting down the empty street. Feel the heavy bounce beneath my feet. No more poison talking in my ear. Just the purple smoke and nothing here. Midnight drifting down the empty street. Feel the heavy bounce beneath my feet. No more poison talking in my ear. Just the purple smoke and nothing here. Yeah. Just let it roll. Quiet night. Man. Night is moving slow. Yeah. Night is moving slow. Dashboard light casting a faint orange glow. Passenger seat quiet, smoke dancing low. Glass half down, letting the cold air sting. Toxic memories fading like an old wedding ring. Yeah, we parked off the exit where the highway sleeps, while the bass in the trunk hits heavy and deep. Fingers tracing ink on a cold forearm, keeping out the static, keeping out the storm. Ass growing long on the tip of the head. Echoes of the things that the fake one said. Staring at the tail lights bleeding in the glass, watching all the heavy baggage drifting past. Roll it slow, let the speakers breathe. Everything we hated is the stuff we leave. Just an empty highway and a burning spark, floating through the neon in the quiet dark. Look, two-door metal feels safer than the crowded room, riding out the static while the city falls to gloom. She leans her head back against the velvet rest, weight of bad intentions pressing on the chest. We don't need a reason for the miles we burn. Every fake promise was a lesson to learn. Steering wheel vibrating right beneath my palm. Purple smoke curling up to keep the spirit calm. Shadows on the pavement stretching out so long, humming to the rhythm of a dusty song. Nothing left to prove to the ones outside, just too tired souls taking midnight pride. Roll it slow, let the speakers breathe. Everything we hated is the stuff we leave. Just an empty highway and a burning spark, floating through the neon in the quiet dark. Yeah. Let it roll, 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 roll. Slow, let the speakers breathe. Everything we hated is the stuff we leave. Just an empty highway in the burning spot, floating through the neon in the quiet dark. Just the dark, dark, dark. Night is moving slow.